Success is a flower that doesn't grow in everyone's garden. Life is an experiment in which you may fail or succeed. Explore more, expect least. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. If everyone wants to be somebody, I want to be somebody else. A thing is not necessarily true because a man dies for it. It was always the becoming he dreamed of, never the being. Where humanity sowed faith, hope, and unity, joy's garden blossomed. We never live. We are always in the expectation of living. If a craftsman wants to do good work, he must first sharpen his tools. Life, unfortunately, doesn't seem to care what we want. Not knowing you can't do something is sometimes all it takes to do it. Whether we fall by ambition, blood, or lust, like diamonds, we are cut with our own dust. Always blow your own trumpet. Blowing someone else's is unhygienic. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. The truth is, like salt, men want to taste a little, but too much makes everyone sick. I saw a star. I reached for it. I missed, so I accepted the sky. Find ecstasy in life. The mere sense of living is joy enough. The company you choose to keep says a lot about who you are. To realize that you do not understand is a virtue. Not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. Whatever is going to happen will happen, whether we worry or not. You fall because you are human, and rise because you are divine. But the truth doesn't need to be known or believed to be true. Strange how the best moments of our lives we scarcely notice except in looking back. If their forces are substantial, prepare for them. If their forces are strong, avoid them. When your intentions are pure, so too will be your success. It was easier to ask for forgiveness than it was to get permission. No one is too busy. It's only a matter of priorities. We don't receive wisdom. We must discover it for ourselves. Take the first step, no more, no less, and the next will be revealed. Deal with your past so that it won't affect your future. Maturity is when you stop complaining and making excuses and start making changes. People who fit don't seek. The seekers are those that don't fit. The butterfly counts not months but moments and has time enough. A praise war in terms of the fundamental factors. The first of these factors is moral influence. All men who have achieved great things have been great dreamers. It takes more effort to avoid the truth than it does to face it. Procrastination makes easy things hard and hard things harder. There is no greater danger than underestimating your opponent. We seek the fire of the spark that is already within us. Dream big, stay positive, work hard, and enjoy the journey. There are people who have money and people who are rich. Even in the loneliest moments, I have been there for myself. Not all things that fall down break. Some develop wings. The job of feet is walking, but the hobby is dancing. Sometimes we create our own heart, breaks through expectation. I ought to go upright and vital and speak the rude truth in all ways. It is only possible to live happily ever after on a daily basis. Every act of goodness is born from our desire to be happy. We say later, later, until later becomes too late, and all we can think of is if only. I have given my word that only death will take me from you. You get what you focus on, so focus on what you want. There is no wealth like knowledge, no poverty like ignorance. I don't want life to imitate art. I want life to be art. Go to heaven for the climate and hell for the company. Stop leaving and you will arrive. Stop searching and you will see. Stop running away and you will be found. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. If something is important, it deserves to be experienced deeply. It doesn't matter how great your shoes are if you don't accomplish anything in them. Our fingerprints don't fade from the lives we've touched. True knowledge exists in knowing that you know nothing. Half of seeming clever is keeping your mouth shut at the right times. Maybe everyone is just waiting for someone else to save them. The man who thinks he can and the man who thinks he can't are both right. Breathing control gives man strength, vitality, inspiration, and magic powers. Weak leadership can wreck the soundest strategy. He who is highly esteemed is not easily conspired against. Your sacred space is where you can find yourself over and over again. The moon does not simply disappear when we are not looking at it. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Everyone who got to where they are had to begin where they were. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. Celebrate true friends. They are a part of you that always sparkles. Death is unstoppable. One must face it as a fact of life. Respect is earned. Honesty is appreciated. Trust is gained. Loyalty is returned. What you do is what matters, not what you think or say or plan. Those who win never give up. Those who give up never win. Those who do not think about the future cannot have one. A person's limitations are only measured by their drive to succeed. True, life is complex, but so are a great many accidents. Now I know what success is, living your truth, sharing it. Just because it's fiction doesn't mean it's any less true. When the going gets weird, the weird turn professional. Do not presume that richness or poorness will bring you happiness. When we embrace who we are, the world embraces us right back. The control of large numbers is possible, and like unto that of small numbers if we subdivide them. Words offer meaning. When you've got the meaning, you can forget the words. Life before death, strength before weakness, journey before destination. Hearing voices no one else can hear isn't a good sign, even in the wizarding world. Focus on the step in front of you, not the whole staircase. I do not believe in taking the right decision. I take a decision and make it right. Always stand up for truth, regardless of who steps on it. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. Invincibility depends on oneself, the enemy's vulnerability on him. The more powerful the class, the more it claims not to exist, If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. No one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. Know thyself, know thy enemy. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. For every expert, there is an equal and opposite expert.